17 driving all over.
When did that happen?
I know, it's like blink.
And then you have an older child, yes?
19 years old. She's a professional ballet dancer overseas right now. Unbelievable.
Oh my word, Dad.
Yes.
That is amazing. I remember when your babies were babies.
I know. I look at pictures and it makes me, you know, it's sad how much time, but it's also
my
fun,
word.
You know?
Well, tomorrow we honor you and all the dads.
Thank you. We're excited.
We are super excited about that. And Chef Rick Roman is not only a former caterer and restaurateur, but he is also our representative, our brand ambassador for all things Technique.
That's right.
Tell us about Technique.
So Technique is a proprietary brand of QVC, and really it's the combination of 20+ years of experience of chefs like myself and experienced buyers bringing the best practices and the best learnings we have things for your kitchen. And this is one of those things. So first of all, classic sheet pan, right? Everybody needs a great sheet pan. This is at half sheet pan size, so it's nice and large, but what we did is we created these silicone inserts, and what that does is gives you the opportunity to do sheet pan dinners, but also prevent this sheet pan from getting totally destroyed.
And nothing touches.
Nothing touches.
If you've got people in your family that are very particular about their food touching,
that's right,
and they don't want it touching, even though it's going to touch once they eat it, this is going to be important. And sheet pan, these are silicone inserts.
Thick, heavy
So
gauge.
they are oven safe up to what temperature?
These are oven safe to 450 degrees. A nice thick gauge you see here. But then what I love, what we added is these little handles. So that when you're lifting this up off the pan, because some foods cook at different times, you don't have to put your fingers in the food. And I want to go in the oven here because I want you to see what I love about silicone is that it's such a great material in the kitchen because it's naturally non-stick, it's heat safe, it's freezer safe, it's microwave safe. You could actually take one of these smaller ones if you wanted to.
That's a whole dinner.
This is a whole dinner. So look at all the different things. We did vegetable, we did frittata, all this cheesy. Now I'm going to take my glove.
Chicken parm. This is Heartland Fresh chicken, I think.
Look at this. Look at this. I just want you to see something. I'm going to push with my finger. Watch this cheese. Notice how the cheese does not stick to the silicone. Silicone is naturally non-stick, so I love that. So this will clean up like a dream. And then I said that before, these little handles. Now, the beauty of silicone, once it comes out of the oven, it starts to lose its heat. You can pick these up. I would use the gloves while they're hot, but I have chef's hands. But watch this. This frittata, it literally pops right out. So nothing sticks. You know what they call
Hakuna frittata?
Yeah.
Chef Gil, you want to listen to this because it's funny. It's not very funny, but it's funny. Hakuna frittata means eggs with no worry.
Ah, eggs with no worry.
It's not a great joke. It's just one I had.
It's good.
All right. Now, a whole supper. There's broccoli frittata, chicken parm, and some kind of hash.
It's like a little bit of ziti and a hash. So you can do so many different things. This is what I love up here. Like, let's just say, hey, you want to have dinner for you and...
Well, you need appetizers.
Yeah. So, hey, my son wants wings. I want salmon.
We have some wings coming up in the show from Corky's.
I'm going to tell you what. And here's what's great. Everything cooks at a different rate. So what you can do, and this one's cold here, is you say, okay, I'm going to start my salmon after I've roasted my vegetables and just throw it on the sheet pan. And then when you take this whole thing out, you have an entire meal. And these go right in the dishwasher.
And they're also microwave safe.
Microwave safe.
Now, the pan I would not put in the microwave.
No, not the pan.
But
just
the silicone inserts you can pop in the microwave if you want to heat something up or if you need to do any of that. That's going to work out really nicely. And if you're baking inside here,
I mean, look at this.
No worries, because remember, these are oven safe to, is it 450?
450.
Now, you're not going to bake that. Is that cornbread?
This is cornbread.
Now, I'm glad that there is a little bit sticky on the inside, but not
watch
sticking.
this. Doesn't stick.
This.
Exactly.
I mean, you run your finger through it.
Yep.
I mean, that's a snack for later.
That's it.
Now,
Well, actually, you know, I think this is a classic cake, not a cornbread, now that I think about it.
Now, you know, it tastes like cake.
Yeah, it's a little cake. And this is what I like, because this is another great use of this. You want to do assorted baked goods. Well, you can
But it could be cornbread.
Oh, easily. You could take maybe a brownie mix, split it up, maybe one with nuts, one without nuts.
Could be that sweet cornbread that you make in a jiffy.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. And you know what you just said before with the microwave? You could even do a cake or a brownie in the microwave in these, because they're microwave safe, and do a fast, quick cake in the microwave.
Much like a mug cake, except in a silicone liner.
Yeah.
This works out really nicely. So you can do a whole dinner.
Yep.
You can do things that need to be separated for whatever reason. Maybe you've got people who are particular that you're cooking for, or you got some things that should not mingle while they cook, because one is sweet, one is savory. It's possible. So it's important to have different compartments for all these things. This works out really nicely, and we have it in color choices, I believe.
Yep.
Now, we have the crimson red, which you're holding.
That's right.
We have the steel gray, which is here. Let me hold that up. This is the steel gray, most popular. And then we have midnight blue, which is a dark blue.
You can see the blue, yeah. And I love this color, by the way. This blue is such a rich, dark, elegant blue. And the beauty of these, and I said it before, is when we made these inserts, and I just want to get a close up here. I just want you to see there's other silicone inserts out there, but look at the thickness. It's a nice, heavy gauge silicone. So that means you're going to get good, even cooking.
It stands up for you.
It stands up for you. And these little handles, again, it's a nice little addition. Seems like a small thing, but when you go to take this out of the oven, instead of reaching into the food like a lot of the inserts you have to do, you have something to grab this by. It seems like something small, but a lot of the other inserts out there don't have it. That was something we wanted to add. So that goes back to technique and being this proprietary brand here at QVC. It's like, hey, let's think through all the best practices. And then when you're not using the inserts, David, this is a beautiful
rolled sheet pan
edge. We're talking.
It's like a restaurant sheet pan.
This is a restaurant quality sheet pan. You see the edges rolled, so it doesn't bend or warp.
Doesn't do that thundering in the oven.
So this is for your baking and cooking, and it's the full 17 by 12, so you can get that true 12 nice size cookies.
Let me point out that the 5-pay and the price will all go away at end of day. So there is some urgency to why you want to order this now. If you are shopping the show and you're watching this, say tomorrow,
yeah,
and you're watching it on tape, guess what? This price will expire at end of day today. So if you're watching live right now, jump on it. If there's a color you know you need, jump on it. I'm not going to mince words. This is very, very popular, and everybody is looking for high quality sheet pan suppers. This is going to help you achieve that, and everything has its own cooking vessel.
It does, and I want to say, the sheet pan in and of itself, to me, is worth the price of admission. And now that we give you these inserts, you're getting a system that makes it versatile. So you can do different foods, different baked goods, different proteins, all on the same tray with none of that commingling of flavors. And you can cook a dinner for 4 people, each one of them having something different, and do it at the same time, and simply put the inserts in at the right times in the oven. So it's just a smart way to cook.
And nothing sticks.
Nothing
this is
sticks.
Heartland Fresh chicken and cheese and sauce and, oh my word, no sticking.
No sticking.
This is, I mean, pardon my fingers.
Yeah.
This is going to really be important for all of you as you're looking to clean up and as you're looking to bake or heat things.
These are great just to throw into heat. You can put these, by the way, in the oven up to 450 and throw it right on the rack.
By themselves.
Just by themselves. So if you have a little meal for one, use this to reheat.
But if you're putting it in a regular oven, you can use this tray to keep everything together.
Oh, yeah.
And that works out really nicely. We have the crimson red.
Yep.
We have the beautiful steel gray.
That's right.
And the midnight blue.
And the blue.
All available. Happy early Father's Day to you,
Thank
sir.
you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Happy Flag Day. And I think you have another item in this show.
Yes, and we have one more in here.
You have one more.